Hey, I'll go ho. What happened to the game? There we go. All right. Uh, we are returned for possibly the last Fortune Street stream, at least of the regular mode. Last time we thought we might finish the game, but did not, because was going Robin Ostre, very mediocre board, and numerous irritations. But anyway, thanks to Game Genie, we got past it. And we're moving on to the airship, which will hopefully be a much better board. The last board of the previous course was really good. Oh, we got Oron here. We haven't seen him before. I guess he must be unlockable. We are second, which is yellow. You guys know what that means. That means a reset. I refuse to be yellow. Not that it super helped on the previous board, but we'll see. Hopefully this board has at least some more meaningful junctions and whatnot. Maybe even a unique gimmick. It's kind of what I'm hoping. It is the last board after all. So hoping for something good. Alright, maybe we go last at least. Okay, nobody rolled that high, but green is fine. Green is fine. Obviously I prefer blue, but green is fine. Alright, let's get our first look at the airship. 22k, bankrupts 1, and we will have to actually win this one. Alright. Okay, so I see we got a double purgatory, and we have some sort of an interesting square here. Immediate meteor. Okay, well, we know not to bother buying that shop. Are these gonna be named after different airships in Final Fantasy? Because Falcon is the name of the second airship in Final Fantasy VI, I believe. Blackjack, I think, is the first one. So I definitely gotta check the district names. I have to look and see what this little, looks like a fire icon. Alright, first thing I actually want to check is the Red Rose, Falcon, Nautilus, Invincible, Celsius, Prima Vista, Hildegard, Imperial, Ragnarok. Unfortunately, we don't see Blackjack on there, but I guess they had it. I guess that's the, I know Nautilus, is that the... Invincible is definitely FF3. I feel like Red Rose... Is that the one from Final Fantasy II? I know Final Fantasy II has Red Rose as one of its major things. Falcon's definitely FF6. I want to say Nautilus is FF4, but I may be confusing it with the Lunar Whale. Yeah, the rest I'm not as familiar with. But yeah, this is definitely, the districts are named after airships from Final Fantasy games, so that's pretty cool. I like the district names. Anyway, so let's see what this little fire square is. It's a cannon. Okay, it just blasted into the fire. Okay, this is actually in Fortune Street Wii, so not too crazy. So I like that. I guess you are forced to do it, but it does give you some interesting choices and mobility options. So as far as the main gameplay loop of this board, I imagine you can just take the right loop or the left loop, if you so wish, and then there's a short loop for the diamond and club, and then a shorter loop for the heart and spade. Okay, and that is, okay, very interesting. Okay, so I already like this board better than the previous one. So the backstreet square here, which this is the loop with the club and the diamond, will take you to this loop, which has the heart and spade. And then vice versa, the short loop here with the club and diamond, you can get to from the left loop, which has the spade and the heart. So point being, if someone gets a very scary row of shops, you do have the ability to just kind of say, okay, I'm never going there. And of note, the entire, like, common thread here around the bank has no shops. So there's no like bank district that anyone will have to go through. Cool. And there is, see, it's casino, right? Okay. And there is a casino square on the board. Okay. Seems like a reasonably well-balanced board with enough choices to be had. Alright, well, I guess we'll... I guess the question is which way do we want to go? So just going up that way, or on an Aerith, went down that, I can't believe I said Aerith, not Eris. Went down that way. I think I'll just... It doesn't matter, but I guess I'll just go here. That was literally the worst thing I could have rolled. So going to Purgatory doesn't seem too crazy. One with an automatic double. Everyone's going on the left loop, so I'm probably going to go the right loop then. Okay, that's probably... Well, I don't like this being the district where I got the meteor on there, right? But... I guess it'll be fine. We have a decent chance to get a double. Haven't seen the 6 or excuse me, haven't seen the 7 or 8 pop out yet. I'm trying to think if the... I don't think Suit Yourself's going to be super important here. Obviously valuable in case of warping and whatnot, but... That's never something you want to see. Keep it low. Unfortunately, we're just... Oh, no! Oh, yeah, perfect. Cool. Well, I guess that's appropriate. Was that the green? I think it was the greens, right? It's only fitting if we are green and end up getting the greens. Price hike in Celsius, which is conveniently his area. Ooh, that one has a 936 now to buy it. That is gonna be difficult to buy up. Too bad indeed. Let's see. So the remaining 2 shops in here are just 120, so they're gonna be very easy to buy out. Yeah, I got the linchpin shop already. So yeah, we're probably gonna be trying to get. It's also again aesthetically pleasing. So we're probably gonna be trying to go for the greens in here, at least as a start thing. And I can very easily get the monopoly, I would say. So yeah, I just want to start investing in Falcon, which is appropriate because that's Final Fantasy VI, which is of course my favorite mainline Final Fantasy. So let's see. From here, I think I'm actually gonna go to Jessica, so I can pass by the bank, buy stock, and then I'll probably just take this little loop again. Let's see. I haven't actually picked up any suits yet, but it does me really no good to go to Eris. Pick up the heart, because I'm going to have to go back in that loop anyway. So I think I'm going to go Jessica. I believe I do actually get credit for that space, too. If I recall correctly. Oh, I actually don't. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. For the canon, you don't. In the Wii version, I believe it explicitly states that no effect once you land. If only our good old buddy Seaman was here. I think Oron was one of his favorites. And what feels like a recurring trend, I have no suits and other people have already completed one of the 2 loops, so... but at least we're to 6. Alright, let's pick up some stocks, and we're definitely going all in... Oh, are you? Of course he did! Oh, whatever, I'm not gonna be deterred. So for one thing, I want to go ahead and do an early pump to get them up there. This could eventually be a bit of a pump and dump area for me. We'll see. In terms of positioning, it's definitely early Eiko. In terms of positioning, it's definitely not one of the better districts. I would definitely say the one of what appears to be the rear of the ship is superior for that. On the right loop. Just because you have to commit. Yeah, the light blues there. And there's also a vacant lock in there. Alright, see if we can pick up a 3rd shop, would be cool. Looks like we will not. However, I think I will go ahead... I don't usually do this, but I'm going to go ahead and pump this up a bit. It's a bit dangerous because I slice my ready cache in the, pick up stuff early state. I definitely wanted to pump the one furthest along the path, so someone might have to commit to it, right, and then still have to do, and then be in the line of fire. Eiko was just kind of off playing by herself. Salary for Jessica. Well, I guess we'll go with what start at the top. Number 89, Wildcard Typhoon. Okay. That in and of itself is not too big, but now it makes an additional wildcard be very impactful. I'd love to grab that vacant lot. Adventure card being a hotspot. For 88. Teleport! No! Well, maybe it's a good thing I got that suit yourself, because now I might need it. Okay. Yeah, so with that, good thing I got that suit yourself, because now I may be able to head left and go on that loop instead. Charge distracted by phone. Let's see, so with the 3... Yeah, I'm not going to go this way. Pay the 14. There's a chance to actually take advantage of that suit yourself, so... Really big airship. Oh my. Yeah, that's a thing that's happened. indeed is a thing that I woke up this morning and found out. Like, okay. We are getting shot out of cannons, so... But, as far as I know, they're not bunker busters. I don't think A-Code did a single thing. So, good job. Useless venture card. Once again, I don't know how it's been the last several games. If I'm just rolling low, or what's happening. We're getting incredibly unfavorable works, but I feel like I have been behind on... Ouch, that hurts. I've been behind on promotions big time the last, like, 2 or 3 boards. Like, consistently, through multiple attempts. Honestly, that's a little insulting to get that venture card when you've got all the suits and you're right next to the bank. I mean, it's basically the same, but if you don't go to the bank, you don't get to buy stocks. So I would count that as useless as that card ever gets. Jessica's going into... I guess she's got 2 there, so that makes sense. I gotta be careful here because I don't have... Well, I have stock, Yeah, I have stock and I pumped in, so yeah, Yeah, I pumped in some money already, but I also did buy stock, so... Oh. Right, and Eris is gonna get the linchpin shot for that area. Dangle that over Oron. While I was distracted, Oron picked up one of the cheap shots up there, so that's fine. Give me a 3. Alright. Awesome, awesome. What do I want to build? I'm actually not thinking Balloon Port here. I'm thinking not Balloon Port. Obviously Balloon Port is generally always good, but based on where this is, Trine's never bad. I feel like Checkpoint could be good though. I do have to outright win. It's been a while since I just built a raw checkpoint, so I'm gonna go checkpoint. Eris is coming around, so that's good. My only beef with checkpoints is they're easy to buy out. Because I think we've seen several times over the course of these streams, I personally like to buy out checkpoints if I can land on them when their toll is like 60 to 120 or so. I think that's when that starts to become a good ROI. So initially, you're getting 10, 20, right? Obviously, you pay a lot more to buy it out, but I mean, it's a buyout, so... At that point, you're also taking property away from them. Alright, slots. It's impressive how bad those slots are compared to Around the Blocks in Fortune Street Week. cannon. See that? I mean, I guess she's gonna be utilizing your suit yourself. Ouch. That is a decent chance to stop me from being able to afford a shop up here, which I don't like. I guess I can always sell stock. In fact, I probably should sell stock in this next turn anyway. Just to drop the price of it so I can buy more. So let's do that. We sell off 10. 3. Okay, just take 12, it's fine. Not a big deal. I'll crash those prices a little bit so I can buy in for cheaper. I did exhaust a good bit of my money with that early pump. This venture space has to be the most landed on spot on the board right now. Oh no! Well, we'll see where this ends up. Everyone's going to here. Okay, that's fine. I've got the suit yourself to cover that. We've already had like 2 or 3 warp nonsense happening. So thank goodness for that wildcard tycoon. So I need to go down now then do the club. Property. Oh yes, I'm definitely going down. Heck yeah. Happy about that one. Do I do a checkpoint on either side, or do I go with the shrine on this side? Given that this side feels a little more I guess it's about the same, honestly. This is a really hot area, I think, that people are going to want to buy up. So I think if I build a checkpoint here, I feel like it's more beneficial to buy it out. So I'm going to split the difference and build the shrine here. Because this is what... Yeah, this is very far from a junction, so you're not going to be able to opt to not come this way. Right, this is like 8. You have to roll an 8 from the junction, I think, which I don't believe we've seen yet. I think on this next round of stocks, I want to buy my own again, because I do want to pump some more. We're playing to what was it? I think it was 22k still. So, one thing I did learn from the previous board, the computers can get pretty aggressive and make moves earlier than I thought they would. Ooh, buy any property. Yep, that's why I wanted to build the harder to buy out, one of the hardest, probably the hardest vacant lot to buy out in the game. 16, economy grows in 3 areas. This one's annoying just because it takes a while to mash through. Okay, Red Rose just got super inflated. Give her a 2. Fair enough. Rather no one land on my remaining 120 down there, but it's whatever. Right, 91 is nice. Let's see, I probably need to check and see my upcoming salary, etc. So upcoming, we have 579, obviously not a lot. I think I then do want to sell off some more stock. Obviously, I just undid the pump that I made, but you know, it sucks. Well, I guess I got some ready cash for it at least. still level 1. I am admittedly getting a little tired of the computers leveling up like way faster than I am. Whether it's, I think it must just be low rolls. Well, it's a combination of low rolls and getting worked at very awkward times. Like, it's not like I'm foregoing promotions to make tactical plays. It's just I'm just not rolling high. Granted, early game 1s and 2s are like kind of good. Okay, now I'm really hoping to not roll a 2 here. Game, come on! Why did I have to speak this into existence? Alright, and I don't have any. Oh, I guess I have stock. I don't really. Well, one thing about this purgatory, you're almost certainly stuck in it on the first turn. Like, you gotta roll a 6. There's one curious thing about this purgatory. I don't think we've seen a 7 yet. The other one is not symmetrical in terms of distance from the purgatory entrance to the cannon. However, I think you'd have to roll a... No, it would be... No, you could have a 6, yeah. So the other one's actually easier, because you could either roll a 6 to get to the cannon, or a 3 to get to the cannon. This one, however, you have to roll a 6 to get to the cannon. And I rolled a 6. Alright. Actually, that's the one I needed, right? Yes. Well, the good thing about that... now, I don't get credit for landing on the bank if I warp to where Jessica is, so don't do that. So I think then I go to Eris. Okay. So a bit of a jump scare, but it's gonna work out fine enough. Not so much working out for Eris. Right, maybe we can finally get promotion next turn. So Auron getting some purgatory. You know, honestly, I kind of underrated Suit Yourself cards, but I feel like considering one of the better ways to get out of purgatory is to use the cannon, and you're not ever really sure where that's gonna put you, it's actually still pretty good. Even though, like, the board structure itself doesn't lend itself to a Suit Yourself being good. Like, there's no isolated single suit loops. The propensity for warps on this board is pretty high. Alright, so we're just landing on the boon square, which usually doesn't do a whole lot. But I don't think I'm complaining enough about that. So I am going to be continuing to buy in here. Majority owner. Hoping for a 2 or a 3 next turn, so I can either go ahead and pump that one up or pick up the 120. Granted, that's the one that's been reduced to 1, but whatever. Given how long this game is likely gonna go, I'm not thinking that I don't know that I'll be able to win off this area, so I do need to try to get into some other area. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of possibilities here, so it might end up being a purgatory type win. Sell back. Okay, this one he wasn't doing a whole lot with. Seems fine. I do need to grab that from Auron, but I don't think I can do it quite yet. Right. 2 or 3 would be cool. Get a 6. Since the case... Well, I could still land on that and pump. What happens if I go this way? I get a property, we'll do that instead. Yeah, we can sell stock. We'll go ahead and sell 9. Probably gonna need the ready cash. She was coming around. That checkpoint has not been hit yet. Never mind, she's coming around. Which, she's coming around to me, but she's probably going to go to the right. And skip over the checkpoint, which is unfortunate. Okay, Oron is only missing the heart, so he's also coming up to myself and Eris. Yep. I do really like the cannons for like onboard maneuverability that you have some control over. And she is going all in there. Wow. She did have stock there, so. Oh yeah, she got the 5 and everything. Meanwhile, we got another shop. Nice. Very cool. It's a good thing I sold the 9 last turn, otherwise I would have had to crash my stock. So we're picking up bits and bobs. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that arrow, that one. I think that one got double pumped in Red Rose. So partially selling some of those. Yeah, that did give her a double at least. Oron, I'm sure, is headed to the right. Let's do 95. So at this point, the whole left loop has been bought up. There's still a few shops for sale on the right loop, and then neither Purgatory has, I think, any shop spot in it. Methodically selling off 5 stocks. Not keeping the 1, which I maintain is the best strategy. Whew, well, at least I dodged that 225. So we're going to Purgatory, and I honestly might consider... We'll see how what happens, but I might consider trying to stay in here and buy up some of these properties. Get out with a 3 or a 6. Good grief, dude. He's already got all those winter cards. Work to someone. Just going to the bank, because you do get credit for landing on it here. With that work. Cannon you don't, but most works you do get credit for landing on the square, including like pulling ports and whatnot. So he's investing in there. Good grief, Oron. The thing is that Oron invested into my double really quick, and I was obstinate. We'll take the club, I guess. 92. Well, that's probably not gonna do anything. It's just gonna waste time. Because there's no shops over here, unless I guess he gets the warp. He's gonna sell off all of her Nautilus stocks to get a good return. Dang it. As aesthetically pleasing as that area is, I'm having doubts on its long-term viability. Like, I feel like yes, those are easily bought out, but in terms of, like, how much it's really gonna get me, I don't know. It feels like not a super strong area. Okay, we got a vacant lot down here. This one, though, I am gonna build a balloon fort. Or, aka hangar. So... if one thing has gone right for me this game, it's that I've gotten all 3 vacant lots. So, yeah, if I can stay down here for a bit. I would also like people to pick up my checkpoint, but oh well. It has been dodged a good amount. Yeah, one cost shot because it got meteored on like turn one meteor. Just because I'm upgrade frenzy, my word. Yeah, the AI is so aggressive now. Pumping like mad. Throwing nukes out there. Is it too soon for that? Might be too soon for that. Anyway. Okay, good. Just got a double here. Now from this point on, obviously I can't control when I go out, but... would love to stay in here and at least get a triple. Should be able to at least get the diamond next turn. We're missing the spade. So if I do go out via Purgatory, then we'll go out, or via the warp, we'll go out there. A little bit of cash flow. Perfect! I'm gonna have to sell some stock for this, but it's well worth it. So I'm already pretty satisfied. It'd be great to get that last one. That would be pretty keen. We'll see. Again, my one beef with this area, I don't think I'm gonna make many sales in this area. It's just that they have a good chunk of max capital, and I can pull the convert to vacant lot trick, right? So that makes it a potent force. Just being invest in it and stock return game. As long as no one tries to piggyback. So that's going to be priority one once I get out, is to buy up stock in here and raise the price to where it's disincentivized to buy in. Because I'm not feeling that green district up there as being... well, that's what you want from here. I'm not feeling that green district as being that good. I was considering to buy out those 120s, but I think this game is going to accelerate too fast to do that. Go 5. Okay, moving forward. Well, I can use that to secure... this was only 100. No, I'm going to go and secure it. And it feels pretty good. We have a monopoly. It's not a monopoly that I expect anyone to land on, but we have a monopoly nonetheless. Oh, I really like that face that Eris just made. That was such a good face. Okay, I think I mashed A on it and skipped it a bit. Alright, this imp is wasting everyone's time. So I can now get out with a 1 or a 2, which I would now like to do, that I've got all the suits I can get from here. So I've got my area. Oron might go through the bank. Yep, he's going to the bank to buy stock. Guaranteed. That is unfortunate, and I know exactly where he's trying to buy it. Trade proposed. With Eris. I'm not going to bother analyzing that, honestly. Finally get some checkpoint value. Where's she going? So So if I land... I'm hoping to not land on a venture card. Or I guess there's the take a break square under here too, that's the worst to land on, but I can pretty much guarantee not land on that. Okay, we got a 4. So I'm not getting out. I'm not landing on that for sure. I think I pump here to make it harder for Oron. This one has plenty of max capital. Yeah, this is the one I need to pump. Alright, I'm not going full in on it, though. I don't have any stock here. The point being, I want to make it where Oron, it's gonna hurt him yeah. Maybe make it 16. So I'm having to dip into stock to fund this is the issue. $16 just feels right. Is it literally just 70? So now that shop is defended, and yeah. I'll hold on to these stocks for now. I know Oron went that way to try to grab stock. There was a slight delay in promotion. Taking that loop around. That's another thing I like about this board too, is that you have the ability to, as you're going on your loops, you can extend the loop a little bit. Oh, he didn't buy stock. I'm shocked about that. Maybe he was going to land on a bad square. Yeah, a bad square. I didn't take that into consideration. But yeah, I think on... can't remember the name, the ice board, there's a stockbroker square, which in this game works when you pass it. What a total useless venture card unless you want to buy more stock. Yep. I'm only able to buy 79 though, because I didn't crank the price up. Okay, got balloon port, perfect. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cash in that suit yourself. I've been like gurgle alert on as far as getting warped and whatnot, so I think this is good. It's either that or I go here and save the suit yourself for a rainy day. This is like an overcast day, I'd say right now. The only thing is it's gonna suck if I hit that 284. I guess I'll be able to divert if I feel like it. Yeah. There's been a lot of warp shenanigans that have already happened, though. Like, how many more could there possibly be? You never know with cannons, I guess. Yeah, between cannons and that, there could be a worse time. Like, realistically, I probably get it next turn. Worst case, turn after. I think I go here. I also get a venture card for going here, so I think that's worth it. I feel pretty good about this Monopoly not getting bought out either. They all have at least some buff to them. Okay, and I also need to pick up 40 AGs at least. Nice. So next turn I'm probably gonna... Well, I can't. I was gonna say I was gonna sell some stock, but I can't because I don't have any stock yet. Unfortunately, I kind of oopsed myself by raising it, but I saw Oron there, and I know how he bought the stock before. It's like he's definitely gonna buy again, and I feel very threatened by him. But I should probably feel more threatened by Jessica, honestly, because she's the one who's been pumping like mad. Jessica seems like the near-term bigger threat, but perhaps Oron could be the longer-term threat. We'll see. Could be a villain like Sephiroth was. Unfortunately, it's not going to help me, so I need to roll a 3 or above right here really bad. Okay, good. Take a break square is fine. Guaranteed bank next turn. Thank you, the Imp finally buggered off. Ares is gonna buy stock. I definitely feel like that is a big thing with the higher level AIs, like the A rank and S rank AIs. They invest in you, the player, because like they know. See yourself, dang. They know that their win condition is you losing, right? So they can just do whatever they want to screw you over, and it doesn't matter to them. Like, the computer wins as long as the player doesn't. So, in that sense, it's effectively a 3v1. The thing that kind of sucks here, so we are going to get Venture Card at least. Better than the Boon Square, probably. I mean, I'm not gonna not go here. Like, what I may have to do is sell off these gradually to crash the price. So I'm probably gonna have to be doing that. I have to do this. Let's see, well, it's definitely not that down there. Definitely not this. There's a dinky shop over here, right? Yeah, probably this one. Yeah, definitely this one. I hate to do that because it does open up Ares. At least it's not a monopoly though. So it's a quick cash play. Almost double the shop on that. Right. So yeah, we are gonna be in the business of. I may not. Well, I don't know how much I want to crash those. I probably want to crash them quite a bit, honestly. And of course, she immediately lands on it. Of course. Not happy about that, but... Oh well, at least my checkpoint's been going through. Oron is gonna pump. That is perfectly fine. I no longer have any interest in going up there. Like, I may go ahead and... Probably if I get a chance to pump, I'm gonna pump that left shop. Honestly, it's not even a good pump. Like, coming into it from the bank, you can just easily choose to divert, right? So, it's not a good space in the grand scheme of things. Imperial is bottom right, Purgatory, the Browns. Which way are we going? 3, take a break square, or a venture card. I will take the venture card. So cash flow 66. 10 of the most. I always think 66 is bad, but it's not. It's 10 of the most valuable stock. Maybe get some more checkpoint value this turn. Well, it's not what I wanted, but we'll see if she buys it out. Nope. You know, actually, she's probably the biggest threat to buy it out, because she already has 2 in those purples. So, yeah, I'm a little surprised she didn't buy it out. She had a ton of ready cash there. It wouldn't have been that much stock gone. Would have given her a triple. And it's getting close to the area where I like to buy them out. I need to start selling stock on this next turn to crash the price. Oh, nice. Nice. That's a huge help. That is a huge... Oh, she is going to buy it out. I am kind of surprised at that. I guess she did have a double there. I guess she's actually still not that far in the back either. Huh. I honestly did not... If anything, I would have thought that the checkpoint would have got bought out. But anyway, well, it did its job. And suddenly I have a ton of ready cash. I think I am still going to sell off a little bit of these stocks. Because the thing is, I want to be... I'll go ahead and at least make this sale. I do want to be buying stock basically every half loop. Or every half, well, that's annoying. Roll past the 195, but it's a flat 100, so I have to pay the 25 instead of 100. Oh well. Ugh. Yeah, you can basically, every promotion cycle, you can buy stock twice. So let's see how hard people dogpile in here. I'm gonna have to dogpile onto Ragnarok. Okay, now I'm curious, which... Oh, she's already converted? No, girl, you don't do that yet. She's being very risky and aggressive. Jeez, now she's pumping too. Good grief. That's going to be an offensive pump right there. I mean, 132 is nothing to sneeze at, but I don't know about that one. I mean, maybe it might work out for her here, because she's going to have a lot of powerful stuff over there. She did get my shrine over there after all, so... Yeah, over here... I did eye these light blues as probably being the strongest, right? Where's that shrine? This one? Oh, no, she converted it, that's right, yeah. Well, yeah, that's just worse! Like, obviously it's a ton of investment potential, but... I feel like that's gonna be... I mean, right now it's, like, basic clothes, but, like, you're gonna have to invest more in it to make it equal with... I don't agree with that at all. Late game, you do make that change, but you don't make it then. Let's roll on. Right, see him at least. Turret hunt, alright. Suit yourself would be keen here. I love how there's actually no time limit on this. Alright, I guess we'll just go with the actual treasure chest. Nice! Most excellent. This actually sets me up for a potential, like, promotion skip. I almost don't like this. It does let me avoid going through... Yeah, now I've got a bit of a thinker on my hands. Because I know that the right loop is going to get very scary very quickly, but I also would like to get to the bank to start... She's got another triple, get this. To start racking up stock ASAP. But if I do that now, I waste my Suit Yourself duo. And I would like to save that potential of a Suit Yourself duo for later in the game when it's going to allow me to full skip the right side of the board. Like, I want to make that skip... Well, never mind. Never mind, because we're going to Purgatory. That could change everything. Okay, I like that people aren't going hard into Ragnarok. Maybe my initial little pump there was smart. To tell people to get off my back. To get off my back. Ragnarok is from Final Fantasy VIII. Yes, okay, cool. Had to check. Oh, and while I was looking at the other screen, Oron got sent down here. So, well, again, we got 440, 280s the week, I mean, obviously this one. But 280 is the weakest shop right now. So I actually have a lot of squares I can hit to potentially get out of here. Get to 3. So I can land there. I don't think I want to pump. Okay, I can go to... It's probably going to be warp to Eris. Right, I'll pick up the club. Oh no, because then I'll still do that. Crap. I wish Oron had not been blasted here. I don't have enough stock really yet to... I mean, I can always, I'm not worried about max capital. I can convert this into a 3-star shop, and then I have, like, as much capital as I'll need to win the game. So I'm tempted to go here and pump this a bit. Just to, like, protect it from Oron potentially buying it out, even though, like, this is the real thing that might get bought out. If I go... If I warp to Eris now, then I either have the option to either go to the bank, cash that in, or I can make the right loop. But then at that point, I'll probably have to come back up here and burn 1 suit yourself. Neither of those are great choices. If I stay in Purgatory, I can try to get out either via my airship, which would be ideal, or there may be another space. I think I'm going to stay in Purgatory for right now, because it does give me the potential to get both suits as well. And I'm going to do a minor pump here. I don't want to increase the stock price anymore, or at most by 1. Okay, so we'll do 92. That'll make it Sting. We're still in, like, we're getting into middle game now. That'll make it sting a little bit for Oron to buy out. He does have the lead right now, but... Air's gonna take a break square. So we'll see if Jessica ends up doing anything in Purgatory. She already has so much property on the right loop, I don't know that she needs to. So I'm just gonna see if he's gonna commit to down there. Starts his second line. And he's going to pump. He's select to do that? Huh. So what's gonna happen in Purgatory for her? I did get sent to Purgatory earlier in the game, but I got out immediately, so... Let's get the venture card. I think that's right. I think I did say I wanted to go ahead... Well, okay, what happens here? Like, that rent at this point is not even, like, that crazy. It's gonna... Obviously, I'm gonna get some back from stock. I'm just gonna help Oron. Yeah, I don't think I need that. There's anywhere I need to invest defensively. Potentially here. Oron's got 99 stock there too. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere I really want to invest anymore. Because I believe I already capped out this one over here, which is in a better spot. So yeah, no invest at this time. Oh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. He's probably gonna buy this out. Yeah. Dang it, dude. The one square I really did not want him to land on. I will obviously buy it back out if I do land on it, but it really sucks. It does push me closer to the lead with that, but obviously I'm going to be buying it back out, so that's just temporary. Okay, I do, for now at least though, I do bounce out of purgatory. So, all in all, that wasn't a great couple turns for me, but oh well. Ooh. That one gets bought out. That's gotta be one of the strongest venture cards. Being able to force buyout for 3 times. That's incredibly strong. And I don't think I've pulled it a single time. It's always in the computers. Please just get out of here, Oron. Well, honestly, no. At this point, you can stay in here. You can stay in here and have to pay me a bunch of money, because all of my shops up here are like 200 plus. So at this point, he already did his damage and bought out the one I didn't want to get bought out. Let's see. 1... Yeah, well, walking a hard place. I need to go this way for the spade anyway, right? Yep. See how bad Eris gets messed up. Comparatively, not too bad this turn, but she still has a lot of damage to go through. Okay, well, it's better than paying me 200 for him, I guess. Would love it if he could hit one more. She's out via the cannon. Okay, that's actually maybe worked out that Oron shop's closed. Are you kidding me, game? Not that I can do anything about it. I have a ton of ready cash, of course, but like, need buy stock. Pain? Not the character. There is a character named Pain in Final Fantasy who was in this game. And Oron is out. Well, at least he hit... I overall would take him not buying that out. He only had to pay me 1 time. So I would say that was definitely overall went very bad for me. She worked to me. Alright, please get rid of the bank this turn would be great. Alright, I'm directly in the bank. Level 4. Alright, and only have 1 green right now. We're gonna try to win it the old-fashioned way. Buy up a crap ton of stock and pump it up. I am probably going to need to get that balloon port back. Honestly, when Oron got over there, I very possibly should have converted it over to a shrine. That's something I probably should have done. Should have paid the conversion fee. Then again, I had my shrine get bought out, so who knows. Alright, so I get to keep my double suit yourself. I'll definitely take the balloon square over the take a break. Might get some cash flow, especially if Eric rolls another 1. Okay. And okay, so she's not paying anything. So currently, even though Oron started off as the biggest thorn in my side, I think he's easily the least threat right now. He doesn't have anything above a double, whereas we have Eris with a monopoly on the top row, and then Jessica's very threatening on the right loop. Yeah, it helps a little bit. Almost makes up for me pumping there. Okay, we got 5 over here. That will be a 383. That's definitely a no. Take advantage of the shop being closed. let's pick up the vacant lots. Going for a shrine. I generally prefer to build airships in Purgatory, just because it gives you another way to get out. But only you another way to get out, so they do like double duty in that case. So something's not going to be pumping anywhere. I did not check to see where we bought stock. So she is going to be fine where she is. I do have 10 of this stock, so that's helpful. Question mark? Honestly, that was a mistake. I should have bought here. I really should have bought here. We'll see if I can get back to the bank before Eris does. But I should have absolutely bought here. I guess Eris is in, like, last place, but she's, like, definitely gotta be pumping here, right? Hurts, but it's not the worst. If we can get over this without hitting the big bombs, I'll be satisfied. I think you gotta expect to take some damage going through there. It just sucks because you got the bit of a layup there. The other thing that's irritating is, so Jessica went ahead and did all this, and then she still got another triple. So she still got plenty of upward momentum, too. Before... donating probably to Eris, yep. Alright, how screwed are we gonna be? Okay, worked out. 55, venture on a free service. Oh, that's so helpful. Get past this 577. Well, I don't like going to Purgatory here, but maybe it'll be alright. Because this Purgatory is significantly harder to escape from. It's divided into 2 districts, but it's a lot harder to escape from. Because many Purgatories, you have 2 different things you can roll, out for Oron. You have 2 different things you can roll that can get you out on the turn you enter. This one, it's just 6, regardless of which direction you go. Good grief. It's not, this is not looking good. If Jessica didn't have another triple out there, I might not feel as bad. I think she just hasn't... She's gonna, I guess, defend this one? Sure. Doesn't do a whole lot. Well, I can at least pick up a shop. It's a very dinky shop, but I'll take it. And Aerith is out. Where'd she go? I was gonna say, there ain't no way she jumped in there. Sucks. Because I realize now I should have bought in Red Rose. She's got plenty of ready cash. She's definitely gonna buy stock. Okay, well, at least we can take advantage of that. Good. Eris is also just going for the bank. Yeah, Oron definitely feels... Good grief, he hit like all the bad stuff. Thankfully that was closed for him. Oron definitely feels like he's in last place now. Well, obviously Eris is in last place with in terms of net worth, but in terms of like upward mobility, I think she has a monopoly, so she has a ton more she can do. Do I even want this? I guess I've got plenty of ready cash. Try to turn this purgatory into somewhat friendly as well. Well, at least be able to get the suits for this purgatory. Yeah, she's definitely going there. Would kind of like to do the same, to be honest. I'm just not sure how much of a clock we have. Oof. Pulls off some of her stock there. I would love to go and get out of here, honestly. No such luck, but at least I do... I care about pumping that? Probably not. Just gonna dodge that shrine. That would really... Ooh, any place she like? Well, she's gonna be able to invest if she wants to. Huh. So she's not prioritizing investing, at least. The venture card. Some cash flow. Curious choice. I guess she doesn't really have a... Honestly, I would have... Well, she doesn't really have the ready cash for stock, does she? Definitely still feeling somewhat threatened just because Eris does have the monopoly. But... yeah, she's now being dragged out of... being dragged out of last place. That said, where's she going here? 3. Yeah, that'll get her past the 735. 44, however, is a bad one. And what a very nice spot to get kaboomed on. And okay, it doesn't exactly neuter that threat, but it softens it for sure. The game is looking a little more even than it was, and now we officially see Eris being dug out of last place, as Oron takes what should rightfully be his space, with not really any upward momentum, unfortunately for him. So a bit of a double whammy. I get out of here, please. Not yet. Maybe with a venture card. 200 at least. I'm 69. Very nice, very nice. Sell stock for 30% more. Honestly, I think I will sell out of Falcon. I can either sell here, or I can sell out of here. Which is gonna get me more. I mean, I have more. I have like 8 times as much here, so probably this one. Completed our business there, so I'll just get a big boost in ready cash. Just need to buy stock, buy stock, buy stock. Oh no! Is this jerk gonna play spoiler again? Okay. I was talking earlier about how the CPUs can like kind of gang up on you, so like right now Oron could just be the jerk and make plays that would like not win him the game, but that would contribute to me losing, such as making that buyout. I need to get out of this purgatory, dude. Yeah, I figured that was coming. I really would have liked to have bought stock there, but I just didn't have the chance. I've been in purgatory for like 10 turns. Like, at least I got all the suits, so there's that, but I need to get to the bank and buy stock. Triple race! So we're like level 4 or 5-ish now, right? I guess I'll go green, because I am green. I think last time we actually did see the 150 multiplier on win. I can't fault her for choosing blue because she is blue on the board. Good job, Green Chocobo. Wow. Just get last place, why don't you? I don't think anyone bet on yellow. I think that's probably my biggest complaint about Slime/Chocobo race, is that there's always one or two Chocobos that no one picks, and so if they win, nothing happens, and that just feels bad. Feels bad. We got a purgatory, please. Game, no! I mean, obviously I ate it because I had a ton of ready cash, but I needed that ready cash to buy stock and to endure Jessica's gauntlet over there. Word. See, she can do that because hers is on the main loop. Like, I'm trying to win with Purgatory where you don't ever expect anyone to stay in it. Remember when Eris was in last place, like, not too long ago? Like, the only upshot of this is that she did not... She actually can meet... No, she got Monopoly. There's... Oh my... I don't get out of Purgatory. We might be flirting with a reset here. Still here. So buy it. She could buy that out. I'm trying to rationalize. Is there any way, realistic way, I can beat Eris now? And might I add, I was going to buy stock there. Well, I should have bought stock when I passed through. I feel like we're teetering on the brink of a reset. It was already looking like Jessica felt insurmountable, but I don't have realistically any presence on the main loop for cash flow. And then Oron, of course, bought out the one shop that was very feasible to buy out, which was my airport down there. Alright, if I don't get out of here, if I don't get out of Purgatory next turn, I think it's a reset. I've been stuck here for like 15 turns. Come on. Oh. You know what, I'll go slightly longer, I just want to see Eris pump like one more time. Not stock there. I feel like I definitely had a... Okay, now it's a definite reset. I am way too far behind, and we're not wasting time on this. I am way too far behind. The girls got incredibly good monopolies on the main loop. I got jack squat on the main loop. Tried to win with Purgatory, Oron said no to that, and then warp everywhere, can't get any cash flow because I can't level up. Perennial problem. Hits the shrine twice. Good brief game. Okay, at least we don't roll yellow. Yeah, there was That was probably... And remember, we do have to outright win on this one, too. Have to get first place. None of this get second place stuff. Okay, at least she has red hair. Oh, that's fine. Can't do that on the first turn. So yeah, I think... Hungry, it's free to suit yourself. As we established, it is actually pretty good. There's definitely a non-zero chance that this is not actually the last stream. I know it says finale, but I may have to come back and do this next week. Okay. So another thing is, the last time this got kaboomed down and like halved its value and set it to 1. So, this is a 720, which would be nice to get the linchpin shop here. But again, that's like so easy to divert off to this 110. I don't think any of these are amazing choices. But I think I do want to try for the right side. I really like this light blue district. So, that being the case, I think I'm gonna go here. If it's cheap. Guess he's going that way, good. Of course, she ends up changing over here to give me some competition early. Light blues. Game, please. You're debating me. Can you stop? Stop. Leave me alone. Literally everyone work to my space. Heck this. I honestly was considering canceling the stream today, and I feel like that decision may have been a good one. We'll try it again, though. Take 3. Not counting the reroll because of yellow. 92. We'll go first. We can. Alright. Alright, well, I hate everything about the color matching of the computers. But, oh well. I guess realistically all of them should be red. So when I'm red, nothing matches. At least Eris's eyes are green. Alright, I got a 5. That being the case... not Purgatory. This is gonna be a... Okay, I get the 160 there. So the only shop I can get is this 160. I really would like to get these light blues. But I'm not gonna not get a turn 1 shop, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'll go ahead and take the shop. Or wait, no, I can't count these. That's just a bad roll. Venture card or get toward where I want to go. Let's take the venture card and see how hard the game screws me immediately. For mate. So yeah, I should have just went for the holiday. No shop for Oron either. You know, he gets a very good stock card. This game definitely is very different when you're playing with computers versus playing with real people. Because when you're playing with real people, you know, at least like as long as one of you wins, it's fine. But when you're trying to just beat the game, and as I mentioned, I think this was at the end of the. Okay, how come everyone else gets a decent adventure card? I get nothing. As I mentioned, I think at the end of the last video where we decided to game genie it, there are no unlockables in it. Well, there's no reward for failing a board, right? There's no like, you get a couple like coins at least to go and buy things, accessories or whatever. Pretty bad HP roll. Got the crit. The crit for 4. Alright, well, we do luck up and at least win this. So. And early purgatory for Oron. Man, we even got the Monopoly in Purgatory too. Like, obviously that's not a great Monopoly, but... And then it's still, like... How do you get a Monopoly in Purgatory and still get it bought out? Come on, dude. I don't even feel like the computers made... Oh, okay, we're gonna have one of those games. I don't even feel like the computers made, like, crazy good plays in the previous game. I just got screwed. Yeah, we're gonna have one of those games in adventure cards, it looks like. I swear there's like... It randomizes the venture card for the computers to one of 3 ways. Either columns, rows, or we're just gonna screw each other over. Is that an automatic triple for Eris? Alright, I'll roll, but we're probably gonna instant reset on that. I can't have them getting free stuff early. Not when it's gonna set them up that easily, and I have to get first. We'll see. So yeah. You know what? I'm resetting just because they intentionally effed me on the venture card. Like, I'm getting really tired of this 3v1 stuff. If this continues, I may have to use some Game Genie to win. That was mostly on principle. That and Eris got the natural triple on, like, by, like, turn 5. I think we're going first again. So I'd rather not open with a 5. 5s, because you don't get any property. I also would rather not open with a 1, but oh well. I will say I at least like this board a lot better than the previous one. It's... I would say it's a medium-sized board, and that reflects by I don't think we've seen a 7 or 8 get rolled. So it's at least like a medium-sized board. It has like enough. I don't think the purgatories are like too obnoxious, and there's enough like player agency with choices. So overall, a good board. Nowhere near as good, I think, as Zenithia. Zenithia, I think, is by a wide margin the best board in the game, in my opinion. That board is super good. You have player agency all over in that place. So Eris is gonna go that way. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to make a beeline for the... Come on, game! I'm gonna try to make a beeline for the light blues. Curious if the different, so obviously the characters have different like levels of AI, like you know, E through S, right? Okay, next we get the big shot here. Very, very good. But I'm curious if they have different like dispositions, like maybe Eris like doesn't do buyouts as often as like Jessica does because she's more hot-headed or something, right? I say as though I play either of these games. Would be interesting to see if, even within, like, a certain category, if they do that. Unfortunately, we don't get another one in the blues. You know, thinking about it, of course. Oh, no, that's row one. Okay. Thinking about it, one of the annoying things from a viewer perspective on this is like, well, I feel like most of the time when you see a game with Fortune Street, like Video Archive or whatever, right? It's usually multiplayer. Most of them out there are, and so like, yeah, you're gonna see the ending of the board regardless of who wins, right? Like if I'm playing with friends, that's obviously happening. We're not gonna quit out because oh the computer's gonna win, right? But when you're playing through the campaign mode, there's no point in continuing, right? You get nothing. You get absolutely nothing for the computer winning. So we did at least get the big shop over here. I wouldn't describe these two as like easily bought out, but it's not the worst. I don't know if I want this. I feel like I don't want this. I mean, it would be big immediately, but probably the best thing about it is if you could get this and then like also get one of these, which is currently possible. I'll do it just because I'm feeling like I'm gonna get that venture card where it's like sell a shop back for double or triple, and then I can get some return on it that way. Alright, well, I'm going to Purgatory to join Eris. Maybe I won't be under-leveled for once. I'm also getting really tired of that, by the way. Like, almost every game, I'm like, I get 2 levels behind everyone else. Which just contributes to, well, that's only shop prices up, right? Okay. I do want to buy stock there. I don't have a double there yet, so there's no, like, tell that I'm going to be buying stock there necessarily to the computers, but of course, the one time I want to roll for the low. No doubles yet. Possibility... No, there's not possibility. Or is there? I'm trying to remember how this other side... No, the purple... Yeah, the purple is definitely with that. Geez, the second most valuable shot. It's annoying. The other thing that I really grinds my gears on this story is that you cannot negotiate with the AI at all. Like, they are completely united front against you. Game, please. At least this one's easy to get out of, but still. They are completely united against you. And now Oron's out. Yes. Oh, he wants to stay here. Given that Eris has a shrine here, that's a bit dubious. Alright, that helps at least. I did buy 2 of the biggest shops on the board, so. Lucky. Well, I'm definitely not landing on a shrine. I gotta get out of here. I guess I'm supposed to heart, right? Yeah. Oh, I was trying to think, how did I get the club? Like, oh yeah, I've made that loop. Yeah, these are not, I'm not even getting suits from this purgatory. And this chick buys up the other shop I need desperately. Gotta get out of purgatory, dude. Adventure card list. Awesome! After they already got bought. Wow, great. Thanks, game. Stock price is now untenable. Could you screw me over anymore? The answer is yes, I can land on this shrine. On principle, screw you, game. What the heck? Just give this red-headed lady a natural triple. And stock price up. And stock value up. And rents up in that area. Just line everything up for her perfectly, why don't you? Alright, this is the last attempt. I'm not resetting again. If it looks like it's not gonna work, then we're just gonna end the stream. At least that was nice and in order. It is, I'm gonna decree it is not for today. Not for today. Alright, please not 5. We can at least get a venture card. Honestly, I'm gonna go the route of not risking purgatory. A non-venture work for 100. Is that to any? I think that's to anything, right? Yeah. Where would I go if I could work anywhere except for adventure space right now? I mean, yes. I mean, obviously I would like this vacant lot. I would also like this as the linchpin shop. If there's a non-zero one, just save state this and like guarantee rolling a 3 next turn to get to that. I only think if I do this, the thing I don't like about this is that I'm gonna have to make another loop. Although honestly, we're probably gonna get a cannon or something and screw it around. So like the best would be something like this, but like I could do that turn 1 anyway. So the thing is, I know I can potentially buy this out, and there's no way you're gonna buy this out. It's an expensive bicycle, by the way. I'm leaning towards this, and then whether I roll a 1 a 2, or a 3, I have 3 different rolls that I can get a double with. I guess that's also true if I go here, but I'm feeling this one. And then game, please give me a 1, 2, or 3 next turn. I was gonna say give me a 1, 2, or 3 and I won't complain for the rest of the game, but that is absolutely not true. There will absolutely be something stupid that happens. Which are definitely an interesting venture card to pull turn 1, for sure, for sure. Thank you. Perfect one, we have the vacant lots. And, I mean, the biggest thing that's hard to buy out is definitely the shrine, so we're gonna go with the shrine. Low-key making a save state here, just because this is at least a really good start. Do I have game speed maxed out at this point? There's one Eris face that I kind of want to see again because I skipped through it, but otherwise. 23. High potion. Game speed. Okay, let me max that up. Well, not thrilled with playing Purgatory, but... yeah, of course, this jerk. Because I needed to buy stock! I feel like that's happened at least 3 times where I desperately need to buy stock. And then like, nope, you're going to Purgatory, you're not going to get to buy stock for like 15 turns. Meanwhile, everyone's going to have plenty of opportunity to buy stock in your area. Alright, let's get the vacant lot here so we can get a balloon for it. So that's good at least. Give me a second square I can use to get out of here. Alright, so I'm going to pick up a double there. And we got a casino game. Some jump change. At least in this game, I do have a foothold that is good on the main loop. I think that was the problem on the first one, was that my foothold was not a good one. So we got a shrine on both sides now. I guess I'll buy up property in here while I can. I prefer to buy stock, but oh well. Did you just get a trip? My word. Once again, I need to get out of here and buy stock. Stuck in Purgatory. Please give me a 2 next turn game. Advance 2 squares. Please give me a 2. Upshot of this, okay, that'll at least hamper him being able to make plays on that triple. So I'm happy about that. triple for her? That's a... Come on! It hasn't... We haven't got our first promotion, and 2 CPUs have a triple. Natural triple. I guess I've got a triple too, so yeah. It's not the triple I want, but it's a backup, I guess. Like, at least with that one over there, those 2 are like already heavy hitters on their own. I don't have to pump them for them to have some meaningful cash flow. So... we'll see how much longer I stick in Purgatory as Oron gets pushed right back up to now he's going to be able to make huge plays. Yup. Bring up that. I would just bought up the entire... I mean, honestly, if you can buy up all of that Purgatory, that's pretty good. Because, again, it's hard to get out of. Okay, he's gonna sell back. Really? I am floored. He sold out of his Monopoly. Was that one forced? I think that one's forced. That's probably why. Yeah, there's no way he would have done that if it wasn't the forced one. No? I think that one's optional. Because usually the ones that aren't optional, they say bank buys, in all caps, bank buys for 2x. It's the one with the demon with the crossed swords. Alright, this one just gave me a 3. Or 5. They can lock or shot jump. Well... so I could finish this Monopoly. See, I guess I still need the diamond, right? Yeah. So I guess I'll just grab this. Seems good. And then if I don't get warped, I'll grab the diamond next turn. So in the end, that worked out. I feel like I can play the game, at least. I can play the game. Nice. As long as it doesn't get bought out. Right, wind is officially back in my sails. Complain about the game enough and eventually it'll work, right? So we gotta go up. I was gonna say, unless I rolled a 3, in which case I probably secured the Monopoly. This kinda sucks. But I'm not gonna not take it. I need to get my promotion. It's actually a terrible time for a take a break square. All 3 of them are coming through my area. Hopefully he rolls low. Okay, he's at least gonna still have to go through it. You get the Seinfeld. Well, let's see. Avoids the 160. Keep it low. Perfect. Well, not perfect. Okay, perfect. Oh, that actually works out really well. Now I'm able to buy them up for cheap. Next turn, anyway. 60 stock sugar rise. Of course. Well, whatever. Were they 13 before? I think they were 13 before, so I think it was a net down at least. Oh, very nice. Oron could buy this out, but yeah, I think he's got better stuff he wants to do. so I'm definitely feeling pretty good now. You know, in the interest of I'm gonna be a little head, I'm gonna routinely hit save states whenever there's like a, hey, I feel pretty good. Okay, well that's not happening, but oh well. Like this, light blues over here are big enough that I feel like I might be able to win with just the triple over here. So we'll see. I mean, I do have the down here as well, right? In that purgatory. So. And do my eyes deceive me? Would you look at that? I'm gonna be the first one to level up. What a change. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I get that shot there. How's about that? Can buy a stock arrow. Even though I debatably should have bought stock in one of the other triples, or I guess in Jessica's triple, but whatever. All things considered, that take a break square did not actually do anything. I was afraid it would, but wound up not actually doing anything, I think. Or, it hurt me a little bit, I think. I think one person didn't land on it. Oh, okay, no, that was from last game. Or last game that I went into deeply. Oh, instant promotion. I guess the good thing here is I don't mind going back to Purgatory too bad. So you have 5 of the... So let's see where Oron goes. So Nautilus is mine, right? Yeah. So he's gonna continue to go to Nautilus. So he had a triple, he had to sell out of it. I feel like that one is not compulsory. Right, so is she gonna go on her own, or is she gonna go dogpile on me? She's going Prima Vista, which I assume is her triple over there. No? She wants stock somewhere, surely, right? The menu goes too fast for me to actually see which one it is, so I usually have to see where it gets pumped. Yeah, it just didn't increase the stock price. Huh. Well, those stocks are very cheap right now, so yeah, I probably do want to try to buy in on those. Get a nice rebate. This happens to be the district he is standing in. It still hasn't processed that I'm red. I'm wondering when... This is 220. I'm wondering when's going to be too early to consider buying that out. I don't think I want to pump anything over here yet. So I'm gonna hold off. Not quite time. Maybe one more bout of stock and I'll consider it. Jessica's also coming around. Let's see. Okay, that's my weaker shop, but cash flow is cash flow. This game is off to a considerably better start. Considerably better start. She got the free promotion and the bonus salary. So we get the diamond and we get a jump. So, let's see. Unfortunately, I won't get credit. I can't remember if you... Ow. No, I'm pretty confident you don't. I just feel like I remember seeing the animation of getting the heart. Like, you don't get the venture to get the heart. Surely that's not true. Between the two... I mean, I can go to Eris, confirm that. Potentially buy more stock, right? Because I'm going to have to swing around the full... Like, if Eris is one space back, this would be perfect. I think I'm going to go here. I'm pretty confident I don't get credit for the heart, but that's fine. Confirm. Alright. He's warping to Purgatory. I have no presence on the left loop, unfortunately. And it's very quickly drying up. So, let's see, we got a 5. Or we could get Casino. But I'm gonna go ahead and get Bank. So do I want to go here and cut Jessica off, or do I want to keep going in my own? If I keep going, Oron is certainly doubling down here. If I go on my own, I only get 51. So the fact that these are still pretty cheap, they're only 9. And because Oron had to sell out of there, that's no longer a threat. I think I'm going to go ahead and I mean, shrines are hard to buy out, but she did it in the previous game. So I'm going to go ahead and get at least 74 in there. And I'm going to try to hold on to those also. Probably going to sell off 10 of my stock to cut the price a bit. See if Oron can make a big move here. I think he's out. Or no, he's not out. Yeah, he could have gotten out if he wanted to. So he's choosing to stay in Purgatory. Take a break square for her. Yeah, I am probably not getting any cash flow for several turns. Chocolate gold. Probably not going to get any cash flow for several turns here, so I think I am going to sell off some stock. I do want to crash the price a little bit. So we're not going to make any moves for, The only thing is that... I don't want to... Okay, I don't want to do it right now. I'll do it in reaction to paying for something, I guess. It's a venture card either way. I guess I'll go down to have a possibility to snatch these up before Eris does, or before Eris, yeah. Oh yeah, we also get a nice little that. Ooh. Unfortunately, I want to hold on to all my stock right now. I don't have any I can really divest from. I don't want to sell any of my stock. I want to keep it all right now. It is all value, value, value. Let's blast it up to there. She got another triple? Are you kidding me? Well, that made my 99 stock in her area pretty useless, because now she's just going to be able to change course. Go figure. Like, computer gets 1 triple, alright. Computer gets 2 triples, then you can't predict where they're going to go. Very annoying. At least I got the triple, but... So did she sell off her stock there to do that? No. No, she's still invested in there. Okay. She sold some, but not all of it. Well, that don't feel good. But I have to go. I can't be delaying promotions. It's not like that. That really sucks. I guess I will sell off. Yeah, I'll hold on as much as I can. What a bother. What a bother. And she's pumping already. Well, okay, good thing I held on to that. So it looks like she's trying to use this as a... Go ahead and pump it up in the short term, and then she's going to transition into the other one, maybe. Let me jump over the pump she just made. I can jump on the forearm and get the part. Not so bad, not so bad. The next turn, probably am going to do. Well, he's going to be. He doesn't have the spade though, so he may not go to the bank. Yeah, I think I'm going to sell off 10 stock next turn. Maybe. Honestly, I probably won't. Well... We'll run the tabulations. So we've got 804 salary incoming. And the stocks for Nautilus are at 12. So, that's plus 804, not minus 804. So I would need to make an extra 384 to put it by 99. If I sell 10, that would make the stock price 11. Which would mean I would need 1089. I would gain 120 cash. And I've got... I say 804. I think we're gonna do it. Sell 10 to make it a little easier to keep buying up. This is one of those shops, that's good. The Binky shop. She could go to the bank and buy stock. No, she's tempted with a shop. Alright. So where are we landing? Definitely about going. Definitely in the promotion. Looks like we're landing on a winter card, so that's cool. Not so bad, not so bad. How about this? I'm gonna make a save state every level. Will I use them? I don't know, but I will make them. Alright. So I did that in order to buy more stock here. So I guess I should probably follow through on that. Well, again, I can either buy the stock there, or I can respect Jessica, who doesn't have any stock here. How much more capital does she have to spend over here? She's capped one of them. It is going to be tough to buy out that shrine. She might do it. I don't think she'll do it now because she's got another triple. She's got, yeah, and the one remaining shop there is easy all day buyout. Yeah, so yeah, Red Rose is definitely going to become a big factor in the game. My only beef is I want more here. Do I think it's... Can I wait another rotation? I guess is the question. Like, I only buy 78 here. I can buy 86 here. I mean, people dogpiling in here is fine. It's not gonna crank the price up to be ridiculous, right? I just feel like I'd be willing to go ahead and start pumping a little bit if I had another dose in here. I'm gonna go ahead, though, and do this and respect the fact that she has an incredibly easy monopoly up there. Ooh, buy a shop for double price. I think this is the time to do this one, then. Oh, okay, never. Okay, you have to buy a unowned shop for double price. I was gonna say, that's incredibly good. That said, I can buy this one, pick up a monopoly. I think it's either that one or the vacant lot down here to get that airship. Those, I think, are the two choices. I don't care about anything over there. I have no shops in the left loop at all. So yeah, do I finish out this monopoly? Or do I get this airship? If I get this monopoly is basically a total ruse. Like, I'm gonna make them think, oh, he's gonna invest in there, I guess, or he's got the monopoly. When in reality, that's not what I'm gonna do. This is a total ruse. This is only valuable if I go to Purgatory, and if I land on that space. And this Purgatory is easier to get out of, too. Like, I would rather have the thing over here, for sure. So I think I'm going to buy this one, and go ahead and pick up that Monopoly. So now I can't complain because I got a natural Monopoly here, right? Well, okay, it was assisted by a venture card. Oh, wait. Sell a bunch. She doesn't have any here yet. I know I just bought these, but man, I really feel like this one is where she's gonna do the more damage. This one is gonna be like short term. I think I just honestly sell mine. It doesn't even crash the price of it any. Like, I hate that, but I know that I'm not gonna invest in the next probably 20 to 30 turns. Probably, yeah, 30 turns maybe. 20 turns probably not. Glad I got those stocks. Wow, very glad I kept those stocks. Does that increase the stock price too? Here's the value of the stock. Oh yeah, it does. Good choice. Sold off the right stocks to finance that. Adventure card or Purgatory? Well, considering I have no helpful shops on the, like, there's no good reason for me to ever go to the left side, getting the chance to go to my very friendly Purgatory to pick up the spade and the heart sounds good, so I think I will do that. There's a chance I could fully own Purgatory here too. Probably not, because it's 500, but I mean, I could buy it, but man, we're on, I think that's the shop you have to sell. So we're on back with the triple. Back in the game. In terms of general threat assessment, Jessica's definitely enemy number one. That's for sure. I missed that she went to Purgatory. she does get the vacant lots. And I don't know if I agree with building a shrine. Well, honestly, it's a pretty small purgatory, but it's also like not hard to get out of the first turn, so... That's over my stuff. Oof. Alright, so let's see. We get a 5. Either way, it's gonna be that, right? I think I'm trying to think of like potential for warps. So Oron's coming around here. Let me go ahead and get the spade, so that if I do hit the cannon to get out, then I can maybe warp to him and then be able to like pass through here for the heart, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I really want to invest in right now. And of course, then he gets a cannon. Jump to Eris, who is over there. Well, I hope he rolls a 2. Before donating to Oron, looks like. I have to sell some stock to do it. Another cannon, goodness. Nope. She's gonna try again. Alright, speaking of cannons. One for me there. Honestly, as long as I can get the heart, I'll feel okay up here. Or feel okay to have gone through Purgatory. I do have the balloon port as well, so that's an additional space to get out of. Honestly, if I get the balloon... man, so... If I do get my balloon port, I probably would just land on the roll-on square. It's either that or go ahead and get that buyout, but I feel pretty okay getting that buyout basically whenever. The buyout here on this 220. Like, it'd be nice to go ahead and get it while it's not too terrifying. But... 24. I have to do this? Okay, well. This is a little dinky shop. Yeah, this is gonna be it. A little bit of extra cash flow. Maybe they'll let me buy up another shop here in Purgatory, we'll see. Yeah, I at least feel like in this game I have the ability to have people land on meaningful squares. So where's she going? Everyone's going to Oron. Yep, okay. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. I have decoyed the AI into thinking that I'm going to pump here. I have no, except for maybe this one to protect the Monopoly, I have no intention of actually pumping here. Honestly, I probably wouldn't even do that. Like, if they want to buy that out, I don't care. I guess I'll buy this, sure, and I'm one shop away from having a double Monopoly in this bottom right Purgatory. Which I don't even want. It's a total bait. Maybe this is how we win. Maybe this is how we win. We bait the computer. Go ahead. Go ahead and invest in there. It's doing nothing. I am not doing anything in there. At least at this time. Spawning there was quite favorable for Eris. Oh my goodness. Yep. And that's why I bought stock there. And of course she got it with debatably the best adventure card in the game. I think 57, the Omni Warp, is also in contention, but trap. Like, that one lets you do something that you literally can't do, which is do a forced buyout for 3 times. Alright, I would like to get out of Purgatory now, please. Sure, game. Sure. Just cause it'll make the computers freak out. I have to sell off a good chunk of stock, but... I guess. I am... Oh, there's the sassy face again. Oh, well. And good grief. So, Oron... well... In terms of the 1v3, we're even. Okay, Oron is now just selling out of there too. So, again though, that was a total bait. I just realized that Eris went... She went toward that way. She could have gone down and gotten the spade from Aiko. That was just a bad play, I feel like. Especially when she was landing on that big shop. 294. I feel like that was not the play, girl. Especially when you have to deal with all this. Alright, can I get out of here, please? I like it. I would, like, almost consider investing in this, but again, I really do not care. I've stayed in Purgatory a bit too long here, please. It did its job of getting me the suits. Did its job of getting me the suits, but... Doesn't look like Aiko is going to have any impact on this game. This guy's almost surprised. I guess she doesn't have any stock up there yet. Treasure hunt. I want to get out of Purgatory and I want to buy stock. I say that, but I don't actually have the ready cash for it, so I'm going to have to get promotion. We are not likely to get out of here anytime soon. Great. Right, see what the venture card holds. 44 is... That is... I'm not happy about it, but I also don't really care. I mean, it nerfed their net worth because they bought stock there. It's fine. Number 2. Well, lucky him, he actually got one. I don't think it actually mattered, though, because he was going to get those on that loop anyway. He's going to get it again. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get a suit. So many casinos, wow. Decent HP. Reasonable attack from me. Same from Oron. Eris finish it off. Barely. Alright, denied to suit yourself. This is usually the biggest implication there. Oof. We are definitely getting this to the point where my shrine is going to start bushwhacking some people for sure. I just realized how far out. Well, I don't know how far ahead it actually truly is, but game, can I please get out of purgatory? Come on. I think I've, what is this, like, at least the third loop, and I've got 2 chances to get out. Thanks to the balloon port. Technically 3 with the cannon. Oran is coming up on my stuff. You know, I'm not sure. So Torneko, the guy who just buys stuff, I'm not sure how he interacts with the shrine, because it doesn't have a set value. It's 10% of their net worth, right? Please 1 or 2. Come on, game, get me out of here. Like, that's cute that I own all of Purgatory, but like, this is not Monopoly where I just want to sit in jail and collect stuff. I need to actually be getting cash flow. Okay, well, Aiko decided to stay around, like, I think at least 2 or 3 more turns, and now Oran's gonna shoot herself out of it again. Good grief. Because she kept rolling low and going, like, barely ahead of him. Okay, you know what? As long as it's not my location, I'm fine. Actually, I'm okay with regardless here. Are we gathering at my location? I'm okay with this. I am... I'm okay with this. Make everyone panic now. I don't think it's actually going to get me that much in terms of net worth, but at least everyone else has to suffer alongside me, right? I'm still going to not pump anything, I don't care. Watch like, at least one of them get out immediately. Okay. Oh, he had chose to do this already? Wow. So he could have cycled around, right? Yeah, he could have went the other way, right? That also denied Oran to suit yourself as a result of that. Because he was going to catch up to Aiko. Alright, now she buggers off. Alright, well, will Jessica get out? No, she'll get a suit her, probably. Very nice. She's going to hold on to her stock. Understandable. Eris. Same boat as Oran. Wow! So, I'm trying to figure, why did they do that? So they were... Right? They were right here and rolled a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Wait, no. They were right here? 1, 2, 3... Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So, 1, 2, 3... Oh, because it's a loop. Alright, okay. I forgot. Doesn't matter. This could be a... Of course. Well, honestly, I'm already satisfied that 2 of them hit it. Make that all 3 of them hit it. It's like, alright. If we don't win now, I just suck. I just suck if we don't win now. Like, now the game's trying to hand it to me. Alright, and we got the airship. Alright, at this point... Okay, so I can either take the... I don't think she has enough funds to bother pumping that too much. I think I just go here, hit the roll on, and just keep going. And going towards my next promotion. I wouldn't hate going to the bank either, but I like the fact that I can go to here and just immediately get another turn effectively, right? So I am finally out of here. What an incredibly... That was such a huge game-changing venture card. Actual huge play in the game. turn. 6. Continue to not pump just yet. So Oron's out, bagging. That's. There's still 2 shops in the left purgatory. So gets adventure card. 17, I think that's a good one. Yep, half seller. Adventure card for Eris as well. We're like almost in like Eris could bankrupt here. Yeah, I'm okay with that because I'm about to go buy some more. At least I say I'm gonna go buy some more. Jessica's currently stuck down there. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, she could just get out of the cannon right now, right? Alright, not this turn. Will anyone do a buyout, is my question. I'm totally fine with it. This one might get bought out. No, probably not by Eris. I think Jessica might have bought that out to stop the bleeding. Okay, I'm gonna go to 200 here, because I'm finishing my line. 77! 5 of every stock, let's go. Where's Oron buying stock? I definitely feel in the lead now. Like, if I blow this lead, what in the world has happened? Well, he can buy more stock. Yeah, I mean, okay. Oh, baby. Everything's coming up for Shiro today. Alright, Eris finally gets out. Poor girl. Life's tough for a working girl. Yeah, we're just in the bank. Only question is, where are we? We're landing on the bank exactly. Where are we buying stock? Is the question. You guys can tell when I'm safe stating. Where are we buying stock is the question. So I could go ahead and say, alright, let's start making moves over there. Jessica currently has no stock. If she had 99 here, I would probably say let me go ahead and get more. I'm still holding on to a reasonable amount here. Like, this is how I'm going to win the game. This is how I'm going to not lose the game. Is kind of how I guess I could phrase that. Like, with this much ready cash, I feel okay. Chilling. Or, I could go ahead and go here and start making pumps. I don't think I really want to do that. I'm feeling the 99 here, just to tell Jessica to... Well, okay. Or potentially here. Oron already has 89 here. He hasn't started pumping yet. He's definitely... He's actually in second place. Maybe Oron. Because I want to try to keep pace on him. Yeah, I'm going to go here, actually. Because Oron did... I kind of glossed over the fact that Orange got a monopoly there. Yeah, so we're going to go here. So now if Oron wants to do any pumping, then it's going to come with some strings attached. I need to not be too cocky, though, because, like, I know I've got a huge cash influx here, but... See if she buys this one out. She could. She's got the ready cash for it. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I need to not be too cocky here, because my options for cash flow on the main loops are, there's not a ton of spaces. The spaces, oh, double upgrade. She's not going to do it because she doesn't really have anything with upgrade. Let's see where we want to go. 3. Pay the 91 or pay 14. Much as I do kind of like the idea of keeping hope alive to get to purgatory again. I can see I can still do that way. That is fine. Let's see if Oron can land on any of my things over here. Looks like he might. Yep, it's the biggest one. Very nice, very nice. I'll be honest, I'm honestly stunned that they stayed in there as long as they did. Look at Harrison's net worth. I mean, she's got the promotion, so... In terms of threat assessment, we'll threat assess after this turn. So we're fine with that. Big deal at all. 3 would be ridiculous. So in terms of threat assessment, Eris is easily the least threatening, although she just got a little bit there. She only has singles, and that is it. So she has virtually no chance to win the game. Wow, she's landed on that 3 times. I would not have thought at the start of this game, when I got stuck in purgatory for a good bit, that I was going to be able to get literally all of it. And then that venture card would happen. So crazy. Alright. 3, which is going to be 7 row. So I guess we all just go on either side. How about that? Number 9. Venture on for closed doors day. Oh, everyone's shop is closed, though. Okay. Well, yeah, but mine reopens immediately. No? Okay. Sucks for me. Oh well. Oron's going back to Purgatory, where he probably does not want to go. Yeah, I basically turned this Purgatory into a true hellscape for everyone but me. Okay, Jessica's finally out. Wait. What? That's unfortunate. You guys saw that, right? She hit the cannon, could have exited Purgatory, where she's been for like 10 plus turns and paid like, hit this one at least like 3 times, I believe. And yet she decided to stay in Purgatory, where she has to roll a 6 to potentially get out next turn, even though she could have just gotten out then? What is your angle, woman? I don't understand you. Speaking of cannons. Yeah, and, I guess I can't complain because I'm about to do the same thing, huh? I guess I'm just gonna follow her there. Because this way I can get the heart and the spade without risking going through their monopoly. As long as I can get out in a reasonable time, it'll be good. The only bag is that I'm not gonna be able to go through the bank, but I will not look the gift horse in the mouth. Is anyone gonna buy any of this out? Because like when I bought all these, I was like, I don't care. They can buy them out. It's fine. They're at least farming venture cards. Night shift. Not gonna bother me whatsoever. So I have 2 rolls I can use to get out. So I can get out with the 1 as well via the airship. So let's see. 3. So which card do I want? The secret save state. There's got to be some sort of a secret operation going on here. See, if I do cannon out, I don't think I have enough information to realistically care right now. So I'll do this just so that I have the airship coming up more. Cash adventure for triple. I may sell one back for 3 times. Think that it's a may. I would like to hold on to both my monopolies and my big shop up there, because that's the only properties I have. So I will not sell back for triple. Thank you very much. I love how when I bought this, okay, she's gonna be at the purgatory. When I bought that big shop that's next to the warp gate, to the right of it, that people blame, the 400 that people have landed on like 6 times by now, I was like, I'll buy it and maybe I'll sell it back with 3 times, or something like that. And then it's been extremely valuable. Half rent day. Her, will she get out? Not this turn. Again, is anyone gonna buy these out? I fully welcome it. I have over twice the net worth of everyone else. How do I possibly lose this? So I'm gonna be able to get the club. With this much ready cash, I really should just go ahead and get stock and ignore. Well, okay. Well, now that I have at least some stock in each of my rivals' areas. Is that stock down to like 6? Goodness. Maybe we've unlocked the secret mission to... Okay, is she gonna cannon back to Purgatory still? Or is she going to Eris? Okay, this time she decides to do a smart thing. I don't know what that was about. She just wasted so many turns. Okay, Eris is buying stock there too. That is hilarious. I guess she can buy more stock with her $4, whatever. Alright, can we get out of here now? That'd be awesome. This time marks tomorrow. Oh, God. Oh, that's true. It's gonna be madness tomorrow. I forgot it's, I guess it's closed on weekends. Shows you how much I keep up with it. Oh my. Current events from the world. We do indeed live in interesting times. Give me a 4. Thank you. Alright, where do we go? Probably to where Jessica is. Oh yeah, definitely. That's perfect. That is what I would call perfect. And I'll get to see where she invests. So I can either follow her, or I can go ahead and say, okay, let's try to win the game. Because I'm already halfway there, and I haven't, like, done... I don't think I made a single investment, and I'm already halfway to the game, to the goal. Which is kind of crazy. But that was a crazy venture card, and then, amazingly, they didn't immediately get out. She's going to Imperial. Which is that Oron's area? No. Oh. You have been baited once again, girl. I have no intention of going there. Like, perhaps I should. I'm not going to. Alright, so we're getting the... it sucks to get the take a break square, but oh well. So let's see. So Celsius is Oron's. I'm currently majority owner there. That's fine. We have Red Rose, which is Jessica. She still hasn't bought stock in there. So I'm definitely gripping those stocks, though. And then we have Prima Vista, which she's already somewhat invested in. She sold off, but she doesn't actually have very much stock at all. Well, she just got the 92, yeah. Those stock are going to be completely useless. I have no intention of going there unless it's just like going to win the game somehow. So I think it is finally time. Oh, never mind. These got pumped up to 17. Oh, wait, no. 17 is how much I have. Yeah, these are down to freaking 5. By the end of this game, they might be at 50. So let's go ahead and start slurping them up. A little insulting to... I mean, it's still good. Alright, so I get some money. Some of them I remember what they do. 11 I definitely remember. Ah, gotcha. Sometimes I forget that there are, like, stock markets besides the, like, Dow, NASDAQ, like the big ones. I guess I just think of it as, like, the stock market as a whole. There's some wind and Jessica sales. There's a non-zero chance that Eris actually bankrupts. We are definitely kinda at that spot. So yeah, I actually totally forgot how threatening some of this was over here. Like, yeah, that's the only spot that Jessica has, like, super pumped over here. And it's kind of been one of the reasons why I've not wanted to go over there. Even though I could absolutely just eat the hit. 4. We can get a venture card. Or go back to Purgatory for another round. I mean, the difference is now I have some stock there, so I'd be willing to potentially pump, like, the weakest shop, at least. If it's not broke, don't fix it, I guess. I mean, at this point, I can pretty much play the game of attrition, right? Because, like, I've got stock in all their areas, so if they try to make moves, it's gonna help me, too. Like, I have deluded them into thinking that I am going to invest in Purgatory. I am not. This one feels like it's in the bag, but I don't know. I felt like one of the earlier ones was in the bag, too. Oh, she's in the sell shop. I mean, I may as well bully my position here and buy all these, right? Square. Like, this is kind of the when this starts happening, that's when the rich definitely just start to get richer. When there's a forced auction like that. Sure, I'll go another 100 of that. I don't know if there's any real value to going up 100 other than, like, the shock value, right? I think that actually might well happen. She's already shedding a lot of her stocks. I think it's almost happened over the course of these, however many streams it's been, but I don't think it's actually happened. Maybe it did, and I forgot. Because Eris has 170 in cash. She has 930 value in her shops. She has 4 shops right now on the board. See, this is where I would, like, absolutely, if I was able to... Here, we'll try it. I know that it won't work, but I'll try it. I will offer to buy this from her. For 7 times its worth. Yeah. To try to dangle a carrot over her head and take advantage of the poor and unfortunate, as a proper capitalist society should, right? Goodness gracious. And so the good thing is I'm out. The bad thing is I'm only going to get 1 suit. Question is, where do I want to do that, then? Bearing in mind that I am going to hit the cannon to get out. So I can warp to Jessica to pick up the heart. So let's pick up the spade on the way. And then from where Jessica is... Well, I could go there. Yeah, that's true. I could go there also. Let's check the map. What is the less threatening? So Jessica's right here on her bad thing. I guess I might not want to go up and risk rolling a 1, right? I'm definitely going to where Jessica is. That's for sure. So maybe I grab the heart, because there's nothing through here that's like horrifying. The 526 sucks, but not as much. So if I roll a 1, I guess I'd be going to the purgatory there, but at least that one's easier to get out of. Yeah, I feel like this is... Well, this also risks a cannon. Honestly, I can eat this. I think I'll do what I said I was gonna do. I'll grab the spade, and then I'll grab the heart on this top loot. So yeah, we'll stay the course. Okay, we're going to Jessica. And I think at this point I am satisfied. Okay, Oron's out of purgatory. Honest, all things considered, that didn't actually affect him too bad. In fact, it kind of worked out well when we got the rest of the suits. Without paying me too much. Rolling for Jessica. Yeah, I've got at least a decent chunk of stock in any reasonable investment area for the opponents. So they can't pull ahead of me that much. So I think it's just time to... The dagger's in the wound, it's time to twist it. Time to twist it. Oh, and there's gonna be a warp. Don't have a suit yourself. Okay, I wound up getting sent to purgatory. I think that's the Bazoom. I kind of hate that one because it's like no rhyme or reason. It's probably gonna be Brinson's favorite card whenever we play it. Okay, well, I can get out with a 4 or 2, so there's that. And I get the 2, so let's just get out of here. That'll work out. I will have to contend if I go up, there's 2 ouchies for me. So there's that could be irritating. So we'll see what I roll. Finally, Jessica's getting some in Red Rose. We knew it would happen, eventually. And Eris is committing to... The funny thing is, because her net worth is now so low, yeah, it's actually not that bad on my tax office over there. Above a 2 would be fantastic. Awesome. Alright, so we do need to go toward the heart. Oh, perfect. Let me get the roll again. Best thing I possibly could have rolled. Also, best thing I possibly could have rolled. 62. Dividends 20%. Nice. That's a lot. Wow. And over $1,000 in dividends right there. Adventure card. Feels pretty good. Right, we're on these out of the mini... I guess we can call it the mini purgatory and the big purgatory. He is getting set up for promotion. I might be able to get to the bank before he does. I think I'm honestly okay either way. I think regardless, I'm going to continue to buy stock in my area because I think it's time to get the Omni Warp. He's just going to go to the club. Space, not the nightclub. Does she work in a bar? I feel like she works in a bar. I think she's a bartender in her game. Oh no! Okay, he went the other way. It's like, oh no, Thyman is going to close my shops as she's trying to go through, but I'm just kidding. Quandary. Oh, they're already super cheap, that's right. Okay. Well, so I will get to see where Oron buys stock then, it looks like. Unless he rolls super low. Alright. Oron gets promotion. where is he buying stock? Celsius, which I think is his area. Okay, so he's gonna try to do it on his own right. So is she going up? Is she gonna buy this out? She might buy this out. She has some ready cash. Oh, okay. It is generally, well, I was looking at it before. Okay. Simon is going, well, you want to go to Purgatory now, might be a good time. Yeah, I always like to say 10% of your net worth is generally at any point in the game what I consider a big hit. If she can afford it, because I haven't started pumping yet. It is will soon to be the case. Still not, thank goodness. Well, this is the card that has screwed me many a time before. Does this work everyone? I think this works everyone else. Okay. The impact of that is Eris is going to have to be very inconvenienced and go to the right again to get the diamond, or she can just forego it. Oron is going to also have to take 2 loops around this area now to get both of those. And Jessica does not mind at all. Okay, she's just going to take that. Jessica's game plan did not change in the slightest. I feel like she got a very quick promotion there. Or maybe she just went through and didn't buy stock. Or went through to get stock but didn't get promotion. I just don't know that Jessica's gonna have, like, the cash necessarily to really start plunking in there. Okay. So Eris is also... So Red Rose is looking... Well, she only got 20. Yeah, there's still some temptation to go ahead and invest here, but I think at this point, even if she gets another 99, it's gonna push me over the top before she can win. As long as I've got the foothold there. So adding 5, 1, 2, 5. So I'll land on here. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and get 99 more, right? Yep. And finally, let's make a bit of a move. At some point, I'll probably try to buy this out. This is 350. I mean, I've got that much in ready cash. The only thing is, am I willing to say... Let me not do it yet. I just want to make a bit of a defensive pump here to get this to where it's, like, don't even think about buying it out. 470 seems okay. Like, that would really hurt someone to buy it out. Okay, so we'll just edge it up there. I kind of want to get, like, at this point, honestly, at this point, I don't even think I need another promotion. I've got so much stinking ready cash, and my stock price is actually still low enough to buy in. Okay, on top of that, Oron's going to help me out as well. Am I in yard? Yeah, no, he bought another stock in there. Okay. So I'm gonna play a bit of a slow game here. I would still like to buy that, remaining shop out from Eris. Unfortunately, I have no ability to make a deal with her. But oh well. Like, I wouldn't count Oron totally out. The only one who's totally out is Eris. Like, crazy stuff could happen. But at this point, I feel like I'm just never going to end up going on that other loot. Oh, because she had a full set of suits. And that is a nice little rebate. Free 8 hundo. Yeah, that's like not quite a promotion for me, but it's basically half a promotion. gonna continue to pump here. I have no intention of ever going on the left side of the board at this point. I am getting some big returns from that, so my net worth is creeping higher and higher. I think at this point, my game plan is I'm going to do one more loop, get one more bout of stock, and then it's just going to be start pumping. Blessing the Lord, God be praised. There's nothing that's threatening me on this right loop. It's completely segregated, basically. I'm very tempted to pump now, but... Oron is not going to be getting any money from me. He's got a cannon... And they click it so fast. So the cannon over to me... He does have a suit yourself, so he's going to be able to pick up the diamond and get out of here. But again, it's like, I've got slightly, I think, over half the amount of stock presence there that he does. And some more red rose going in. But again, I think with me having 90, I think I have 99 there. I think it's just, they're not going to be able to close the gap. Because of that. I'm just gonna hit the goal before they will. And Eris is coming around on my stuff here, so let's see. I expect Oron's gonna go up. True, yes. That is definitely gonna be a... I don't think I'll do it on this go to the bank. Oh, that's perfect! Well, I'm glad I didn't change it yet. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alright. And then she's going to purgatory, goodness. So, this is what, the 4th realistic attempt? I feel like it's only been the 2nd attempt that's lasted more than like 10 turns, but... Yeah, I definitely like this board a lot better than the previous one we played. For sure. So I can sell some... Or, yeah, she has stock. Okay. Feels like... It's just... It's a nicer scale, I feel like. The other one was, like, too big. Alright. I think we landed exactly on the bank. So I'm gonna buy one more bout of stock. No one else has even tried, even though they're cheap. Because I haven't pumped yet. Alright, now it's time to go in for the kill. Honestly, yeah, I probably should go ahead and change the shrine to wood. I think it may actually make it cost more for Eris. Honestly speaking, I think it might. There's a reasonable chance I could even pump next turn. Like, Eris is not going to buy it out. Oof. And she might have to sell some shops now. Oh no, she hasn't been held a guard. Okay. I'll wait. Next time someone's coming around it, well, I don't need to do it yet. You need to do it the turn before, because the increase doesn't go into effect until you, until your turn ends. Venture card? Some more of Oron stock. It's funny. The Invincible. You can get a couple of different airships in Final Fantasy III. I'm pretty sure Invincible is the last one that you get. Someone well, both of us, I guess. See yourself. She did that. All in all, that worked out pretty well for her, I'd say. I think I'm actually almost okay. That is almost gonna get me there right now. no one else even has stock in there to be able to crash it. That's what's crazy. Roll again. Now, I would like to land on one of my own to be able to invest here. There we go. Alright, let's just protect the weaker one, I suppose. Lap! Protect the weaker one as though it was ever in doubt. Alright, so they can crash pricing now. So he's just gonna double down. Whew. He's jockeying for second place. So honestly, man, what really was the difference here? Getting ahead of all the computers and their monopolies and stocks was definitely a big one. This one started off this was the one where it started off incredibly well with getting the work wherever I wanted on the first turn. So that worked out. That was by the way, that was the first investment I think I've done the entire game. Definitely the play of the game though has to be that venture card that gathered everyone in Purgatory. And then that just gave me such a huge cash boost. And on top of that, it kept... Well, Eris is not going to bankrupt. And on top of that, it kept everyone from being able to buy stock. Yeah, also that. Because there was a consideration to not, quote-unquote, waste money buying the stock in Purgatory. But I kind of rolled my eyes and I was like, I'm probably going to be down here for a while. I may as well buy it all up if I can. And then, yes, as you stated, I completely debated the computers into buying stock there instead of my... Of course. We're going to have a hootenanny. This is just like the hubris of the rich, right? Like inviting all the peasants up here to watch my coronation. I want a hootenanny. This might be the final turn. He does get the lucky 7. It's going to be too little too late. Jessica's gonna have another chance to finish her pump again. Looks like she will just go up here and fade Oron. Okay. Sure, fine, whatever. And poor Eris got to do absolutely nothing. And with that, once the game did not call me. Huzzah! Well, I got super negative after the first board. Then I guess you just get a little bit lucky, huh? Yeah, for one... There were at least 3 things. 2 of them being... or maybe 4 of one being correlated. First, was getting that warp immediately to get the linchpin shop on the right. Followed by the 3 to get the vacant lot. That shrine, I think, got hit at least once. Honestly, that didn't even, like, the right side didn't get landed on a terrible amount of times. But yeah. Second being, I got stuck in Purgatory and managed to actually buy it all up. I think 1 was with a venture card. Yeah, this was a colossal victory. But definitely the most impactful thing was after that, they all got siphoned in there. And not only did that give me a ton of cash flow, but it disrupted them because they weren't able to go out and buy stocks. Meanwhile, I was able to go out and get stock in all their area and really cap them out from being able to make any sort of a comeback play. And then obviously baiting them into buying stock there, which I think almost all of them did. So a total bait. Ugh. Went up with 13 shops. The stock return. The stock return wasn't even the story of this game. It's funny because I started off and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try to win with stock as I usually do. But I almost had more sales than I did stock return, which is very rare for me to win with at least. Like Jessica actually had more stock return than sales for herself. So. I mean, I did too, but, that's crazy. 7,000, wow. Cheapers. And my biggest debit I had to do was 144, so I never paid anything higher than a 144. Yeah, pretty much everything went my way this game. Crazy. Yep. I think they're around, like, maybe turn 35 or so. I think that's when the... I kind of wish there was, like, a turn count on the main, like, HUD. That you can, like, see during the game, see how many turns it's been. But yeah, I think that's about when everyone got warped to Purgatory after I had just gotten the Monopoly in there. And, yeah. That, I don't think that arc ended until basically when it kind of stops going up as sharply there, kind of directly below the 22,000 is directly below the last zero. I think they all stayed in there until then. And then yeah, just a continual rise. So that's it. We won it outright. I took save states, but I didn't actually have to use them, so that's good. Can now change rules in free play. I thought I could already do that. I'll just have to look it up. Okay, listen to music. Cool. And most importantly, have unlocked Sphere Battle, which was the goal. You can now read up on Sphere Battle in the rules. And unlock Oron and Sephiroth. Awesome. I'll gladly overwrite the game data. So, in summary, so we didn't win Midgar, we didn't win Besaid, I did win Thunder Plains, we won Rabanastre thanks to Game Genie. And I guess Nalbina is the name of the place that the airship's over? Or no, I guess Nalbina was the previous port? Nah, I'm confused. Okay. So we only won 66% of the time, but in total. Total amount earned 21k, paid 19k, stock return 73k. Sounds about right. But really, the biggest I ever had to pay was 904. That doesn't sound right. Maybe it was the Urgot course that I had to pay something bigger. Well, okay. Okay, I definitely paid more than that and then reset. It's definitely what happens. Holy cool. Oh, we get the credits, which are not translated, because why would they be? Very pretty. Yeah, my only real complaint, I think, about this game is that it doesn't have any, like, currency for unlockables or anything like that. There's nothing there, yeah. Which, obviously, it doesn't have Mii's to customize like the Wii version does, so that kind of gets rid of that. I believe this game was actually the first time the Fortune Street series did any kind of a crossover. Every previous game was just like generics, right? So, and I think this is definitely the game that brought the series into the limelight, at least in Japan. Obviously, this game was not released in America or anywhere else. But it's like, oh, it's got Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy characters in it. I like that. So, well, sure. Play a board game with Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy characters. And then, of course, okay, I'm not going to say it hit it big internationally with the Wii version, right? Which I'm sure most people bought that game expecting it to be, oh, it's got Mario Party or it's got Mario and Dice, it must be Mario Party. Absolutely nothing like Mario Party. But as it so turns out, honestly, I think I kind of like this game more than Mario Party in a lot of ways. There's definitely a lot of things that can screw you over in both cases, but yeah. I am glad Mario Party, for what it's worth, has kind of turned around, because during the bad days of 9, 10, and debatably Super, Super was kind of bad too. That series has, I think, gotten back on its right footing. Like, Superstars is a step in the right direction. Now, Jamboree, I think, might honestly be... Jamboree has some flaws, but I think top to bottom might be the best Mario Party game. I guess this is all the music credits here in the different games. That's another thing, too, is I think the Close to Victory theme changes from board to board in this game. Whereas I believe on the Wii version, it has one for like Mario boss theme and one for Dragon Quest boss theme. But I think it varies in this one. The man with the machine gun from Final Fantasy games. Yeah, overall favorite board, I would say, is probably still Zenithia. Airship was not bad. But I think Zenithia is easily my favorite board of these, and that was the last board of the Airdrift course, which I think is worth seeing right now, maybe. Overall, I think I would probably say the Dragon Quest or the Airdrift course had better boards overall. I don't think there were any on the Crystal course that really stood out to me as great. There's the, can't remember the name of it, the ice board. Ice board is probably objectively the worst board because there's literally no junctions. It's just a straight loop. But it does have the Frieza panel gimmick, which is kind of cool. I don't even hate Mount Magmageddon. I do think that, I think it was called Yggdrasil. Yeah, that board right there. That's basically Mount Magmageddon, but a little bit better, in my opinion. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart in the credits of this game. Oh yeah, because it's, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because the melody for Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is, like, actually something by Mozart, I guess, then, right? Because that was one of the strange things, like, why is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star in this game? As, like, the opening music, no less. Like, really? Yeah, that's the Zenithia right there, I think. I like all these, like, totally unnecessary camera angles of the 3D model stages. So, Spear Battle, if you're curious why I really wanted to unlock this, from what I read, but then I haven't read too much into it because I didn't want to get spoiled on it, is basically items. Like, it's item mode, so yeah. Like, items are obviously a big part of Mario Party, but they're not in Fortune Street Wii at all, and so when I saw that, like, Fortune Street with items, like, even something just like a move 3 extra spaces with from whatever you roll, even if you have to declare it before you roll, yeah. Thank you for all Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, and Itadaki Street players. So I'm very curious to see what, you know, items in Fortune Street could be like. Sounds amazing. Let's see, so, okay, yeah, now these are not grayed out. The new way to play Fortune Street. I just want to see, like, a little bit in here. Okay, I don't want a big... Okay, never mind. It's gonna be in Japanese. Swear rules? Never mind, it's still in Japanese. Okay, so that's not helpful whatsoever. But, oh well. So yeah, I will be doing some Sphere free play off stream, possibly with some certain people who are in the chat right now. And I think I did say, since I did cheat at whatever, which one was that? Oh, did we unlock Zenithia? Hang on, or have we always had Zenithia? I'm just checking the board. Because I feel like I checked it and I didn't see it. Oh, I bet you have to beat the Sphere tourney to unlock Zenithia. That sucks. Well, I guess that's gonna have to be a future stream then, eh? Maybe. We'll see. Is this the... Yep. Okay, so the bad boards were... Renderak was pretty bad. What's the other one that was bad? Was it this one? No, it wasn't this one. No, this one was fine. Yeah, Robin Austria was fine. What's the other board that's bad? Alucard's way too freaking big. Huh. I guess that's the other one that I haven't unlocked. Okay, so I guess this is Zenithia. Yeah, because Airship's already unlocked, which is weird. Also, it's 25k, which I think in the campaign we just did was 22k. I think I still got to 25k, but anyway. But yeah. So that'll do that for now. Maybe I'll do more of these with the Sphere Tournament to unlock Zenithia. But that'll do it for today. We'll be back in sometime next month, it would seem. So it's a crazy world out there right now. So wherever you are, I don't know, have a good one. I'm gonna go eat some pizza. Later days.